YouTube, what is good? My name is Medo Redzik, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do a mid bald fade on my boy Simo today. Simo, what do you think, dude? You like the haircut?
Yeah.
The mid bald fade? Yeah.
Gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, guys. Stay tuned. This is the before. And this is the after. I hope you guys like this one. It's gonna be a really good transformation. Stay tuned, all right? See you guys in a little bit. First things first, what we're doing is we're gonna go in and take, how much you wanna take off? Like an inch, Simo? Okay. Okay, so he wants to, on the head, he wants 2 fingers left. So we're gonna go in. 2 inches. So all I'm doing is I'm going in, pushing the hair forward and then pulling up and seeing whatever is left over to cut off. So as you can see, I'm grabbing literally whatever's left off and I'm going in and I'm cutting it. Just like that. Keep going around, making sure everything's cut evenly. Going in towards the back right here. Once I get around the crown area, I pull out whatever is left off right there. Come in, cut it off, and I just follow through it throughout the whole head. I'm taking my 1.5 guard, my detachable 1.5. I'm setting in my first guideline. And kind of just setting in the guideline, fading it in, just like that. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fade up into this area right here. So I'm doing the same thing through the back. So whenever I set in my bald line with my trimmer, I always make sure to follow like the shape of the head. And then I'll show you guys a trick too. My client has a really easy head shape, especially for fading, so that makes my job a little bit easier. 3/4 open. And my previous wall, one guard was fully open. So now I'm just coming in with that half, and now I'm just erasing that line that I put in. Just gonna go in, keep blending it out. Be sure not to go too high because you don't want to go into your previous guide. Now I'm just going at that bottom line and closing my lever little by little, flicking out at it. You just have to keep flicking at it until you can hear the hair cut. Once you stop hearing the hair cut, it means that whatever lever you're on, whatever level you're on with your lever is not cutting anymore. So you either gotta raise it or lower it. And don't be afraid to flick at your haircut either. You can see there's still a faint line right there. So I'm going in with my lever. I'm just doing some lever play. Right there. So right here what I'm doing is I'm going in my one guard and I'm just flicking at whatever dark spots I see, and I'm just doing lever play, which is flicking the lever up and down until I see whatever I want to get blended out. Right here what I'm doing is I'm about to take my detailing clipper. I'm gonna flick at that bottom line just a little bit, just so I can flick out that really faint guideline that I put in with my trimmer. Go in with your foil shaver towards the bottom of the head and flick out. Make sure you bald out everything. This makes the haircut pop out a little bit more. Adding a C cup, what that is it kind of like defines the haircut a little bit more. As you can see, I'm just using the corner of my trimmer just to set the outline. So with my half guard, all I'm doing is I'm coming in and cleaning up that guide that I left with my one. My half is 3/4 to halfway open. You just have to kind of play with it. Right here, as you can see, it's 3/4 open. And all I'm doing is I'm blending in that last guideline that I left with the one. So as you're about to see right here, I take my trimmers and I initially set in that little arc that my client wanted, just so that haircut can pop out a little bit more. Since we're doing a mid drop fade, we didn't bring it up all the way, so that C cup right there could be cleaned up a little bit sharper. That makes your haircut pop out a lot more. And then next we're gonna fade in the beard. So right here, I'm about to start blending in the beard. I start off with my one guard and then I work my way down. So with my one guard, I blend it down a little bit. Then I'll come in with my half and start fading it in from the top down. And then after all that, I'll take my other clippers that are a little bit closer and I'll fade that top line down into the rest of the beard. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm freehanding the beard with my clippers. Sometimes when a client has like a bigger beard like this, you just want to freehand it because a guard will take off way too much. So you use like a comb and you pull it down, and then you just go on with your clippers and you freehand it a little bit. Whatever strays are popping out, those are the ones that you want to clean up. You always want to ask your client if they want to line up their mustache or their eyebrows, and you always want to make sure that you leave them a lot sharper than they came in. So make sure you pay attention to those little details. So this is like a detail that makes the beard pop out a little bit more. You want to angle the clipper or the trimmer out on an angle when you do this, so you don't go completely into the beard. So an easier way to do the lining on the bottom of the beard is to tilt your client back in the chair. And then what I like to do is, just to be like extra precise, I'll hold the trimmer my left hand and kind of guide it with my right, just so I could get like that perfect even line on the bottom.
And then when I feel like everything is like nice and even on the bottom, what I'll do is I'll flip my trimmer over and I'll like easily just clean off the rest of the hair with it. And then sometimes, like if you still see a little bit of stubble left, you can go back in there and just hit that with your foil shaver, just make it extra clean. So like I said before, you can go in there and just freehand the beard, just clean it up a little bit more free-handedly. This is a good angle. Sometimes what I see is a lot of people kind of adjust their position just so they could see like the phrase a little bit better on the beard. So you always want to make sure you go in with a straight razor and line up your client's beard a little bit sharper, just so it pops out a little bit more.
All right, YouTube, this is the cut. Take a look. Mid ball fade with a beard lining. Let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned. Next video will be uploading soon. I appreciate you guys for watching. My boy Simo. Take it easy, bro. I'll see you guys later.